Yo, this is Eternal Plays Pokemon Shining Pearl, and we are ready for more Elite Four action. 2 Elite Four members down with Aaron and Bertha, ground and bug types down. Next up is Elite Four member number 3 and then number 4. So, the next Elite Four member, who is it? I already mentioned it. We met someone back at Sunnyshoire. It is Flint, the Fire type Elite Four member. So fire is next, so absolutely sure we will not be using Roserade, it's weak to fire. Even though Flint doesn't really have a lot of fire types, just so you know. He actually only has 2 fire type Pokemon. But still, though the first one is a fire type, we will not be using Roserade. We can use Blaziken, which is a fire type too, but it also has Bulldoze. I think I'd rather have Starmie because we haven't seen Dialga, Manectric or Starmie being used yet. We only use Roserade, Staraptor and Blaziken. So we're gonna start with Starmie here. Starmie, very fast, very strong water Pokemon with good special attack. Let's see, what should we put on something here? Blah blah blah, let's see. Actually, do we need anything here? I think what some berries could use, but I don't think we need any of these berries. No, I think it would be fine without. Yeah, I do think so too. Could put up a citrus berry though. Give it to Starmie in case he gets hit by something. And the rest I think is fine. Yeah. So, Flint, the Fire Elite Four member, though he only has 2 fire type Pokemon, but his fire is still his main typing. So when you're ready, go forward. Do we need to heal, right? We took a little bit of damage on Roserade. Better be safe than sorry here. Even though I don't think we need the healing now onto Roserade. You can just use the potion stuff. But it's better to be safe than sorry. You never know. RNG can happen. Let's go with Flint. Yo, trainer! You had me counting the days on my fingers waiting for you to come. I heard from Vulcan what you did in Sunnyshoire. You managed to light a fire in that guy's heart again. How could you not expect me to look forward to seeing you in battle? And here we go, it's Flint, the Elite Four member of Fire. Let's see what this guy has in store. So the first Pokemon he's gonna use is Rapidash. He is one of 2 fire types. Rapidash is pure fire type, but be warned, he knows Sunny Day. If you use a Sunny Day, suddenly Starmie's water power will go down the drain, literally, but I think we'll be fine. Let's start off anyways with Surf. Starmie is very fast, so it will go first. And that Surf is going to KO the Rapidash. For some reason I really like Starmie. Starmie is one of my favorite water type Pokemon because it's so fast and still has a very high special attack. And this is a dual type Psychic as well, which is great against some typing. Roserade is 62 now, very good. Next up is Steelix. Steelix is a very strange Pokemon for him to use. It's a dual type Stealing Ground, which means it's weak to fire. And it's weak to water. Imagine that, a Pokemon weak to both water and fire. Well, that's the case with Steelix. Let's use a Surf. However, I think Steelix has Sturdy. He does not. No Sturdy for Steelix. That's a one-hit KO. So far, so good. Who's next? Next up is Lopunny. Lopunny. Interesting. So Lopunny is a fighting type Pokemon. Yeah, a fighting type. Which is kinda strange. We have multiple ways to deal with Lopunny. Lopunny is a fighting type. We could use Dialga's Aura Sphere. We could use Blaziken's Reversal, even though Reversal is based upon HP, so it's not that good. But let's give Dialga a chance to show up. But be warned, Lopunny does have some fire moves. And even though Dialga is not weak to fire, because Dragon is resisting fire, Steel is weak. he can still take some damage. Let's just show off our big chunky boy here. So Lopunny is a normal type. It's immune to Ghost, weak to fighting. Let's use Aura Sphere, which is not a stab bonus move, so it might not be enough to take down Lopunny. Let's try though. Lopunny is fast, gonna use High Jump Kick. That is super effective, but not too much damage on Lopunny because Lopunny is not a fighting Pokemon, and neither am I. Lopunny has Citrus Berry, I think. No, it has Leftovers, which is fine. Let's use Aura Sphere again. High Jump Kick again. Gonna hit. Doing some damage, but not too much. Aura Sphere comes. And that Hadouken is going to Hadouken a Lopunny down. So, yeah, it's some damage. But Lopunny is not a fighting type, so it doesn't have the bonus damage from being a fighting Pokemon. Next up is Drifblim. So Drifblim is a dual type Ghost and Flying. I think you can stick with the Dialga here, can we? You can try. Ghost Flying dual type on this one. And that means it's weak to rock types, because the Flying is weak to rock. Still fast enough, so I'm going to use Minimize. Minimize is nasty because Minimize causes the Pokemon to increase its evasion. But Power Gem will still hit. Oh, very good. But Drifblim does have some stuff, of course. It's a Citrus Berry. It's going to heal itself up. If I do hit one more Power Gem though, this should be a KO. Use Bait and Pass. Bait and Pass causes stat changes made by Drifblim to be put into other Pokemon. So he's going to use Bait and Pass Infernape. That means Infernape now has the extra avoidance. Now Dialga is weak to fighting, as we already know. This can be a bit nasty. Let's use Roar Time in case I do get to survive close combat. This is going to be KO. Yeah. Good thing about this though is that, yeah, he will have increased evasion, but now he also has increased defense and special defense, which means Infernape will take more damage if we hit though. But Staraptor knows Aerial Ace, which is a move that doesn't care about evasion. I think I'm going to go with that one. Yeah. Let's bring in Staraptor. Intimidate to reduce attack power as well, so now he's -1. So now he has +1 evasion, -1 attack, -1 defense, -1 special defense. Aerial Ace. He's fast enough, gonna use Thunder Punch. Good move, but no stab bonus because it's not an electric type. Aerial Ace. Oh, is that a KO? No, he survived. He survived because of the Focus Sash. Focus Sash is basically the same thing as a Sturdy. It causes you to be surviving a one-hit KO move. Will he heal though? I'm not sure. If he heals, then it's gonna be bad. And he's fast enough as well, so if he does hit first, I'm gonna take the risk. I think he's going to, yeah, he's gonna heal. Could use Fly there, but in case he was doing damage, but that's fine though. He doesn't have Focus Sash anymore, so that's gonna be a KO. That's why I'm thinking this is gonna be fine. Infernape goes down, and that means now we're taking down 4 Pokemon. This means he only has 1 Pokemon left, and that's going to be his Drifblim. Drifblim, we already seen, is a dual type Ghost and Flying. That means he has a lot of weaknesses. And since we haven't seen Manectric yet, I think it's time for Manectric to show up. So finally we have seen all of our Pokemon in action. This is Manectric. I can feel determination. Your will is overpowering me. We'll see. It's already half health because we already did some damage to it. And the Minimize he did to us previously is not in effect anymore because we have he has switched it to Infernape. That Infernape is down. Let's use Thunderbolt. We should be faster than Drifblim. We are. And Thunderbolt KOs the Drifblim. And that is a win for us. Whoa! I wasn't expecting this! I was looking down on you, but I didn't think you'd taken that loose. This is fantastic! You and your Pokemon are inspiring! Phew! Burned right down to cinders. Good choice of words there. So that was Flint. Now we've seen Aaron, we have seen Bertha and Flint. Who is the next Elite Four member? Or should we say, who is the last one? Because we have one more to face. And it is this guy. This guy is the Psychic type Elite Four. Psychic means they are weak to Dark and Bug. But that doesn't change the fact that this guy can be nasty and annoying to deal with. Very annoying indeed. So let's see. I think I'm gonna start this fight actually with Roserade, which might be a weird change because Roserade is weak to he is weak to Psychic, but there are some of his Pokemon are also, or one of his Pokemon is also a Fairy type. His first one actually. That's why I'm gonna change to this. I'm gonna give the Poison Barb as well to Roserade to increase his poison damage even more. Let's see, whom else can I use in here that are good? Did I have bonus on dark damage? Didn't I have? I think I didn't have. No, that's too bad. Oh well, that doesn't really matter that much. Let's see. Do we have anything we need for this one? I think we do. Yeah, we do. Should be fine. Yeah. Alright. So, this guy is the Psychic type Elite Four. He's the last Elite Four member. We beat him, then we have only the champion left. But this guy is no pushover. He is the leader of the Elite Four for a reason, and his Pokemon is very high level. They're all in the 59s up to 63. So he's tough. But so far we've done well. We haven't had need of restoring HP or revive in battle yet. I think we should be fine. Let's see how we do it with this guy. Ah, you timed your rival well. I just finished reading a book, you see. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Lucian. I am a user of Psychic types. I must say, you already proven yourself to be outstanding by coming this far. They say I am the toughest of the Elite Four. I'm afraid I'll have to go all out against you to live up to that reputation. We will see though, because here we go guys, the last Elite Four member, it is Lucian, the Psychic type master. Let's see what he starts with. He starts with Mr. Mime. And that's why I chose Roserade first, because in Gen 4, Mr. Mime was a Psychic type only Pokemon. Now he's also Poison type. That's why I want to use Roserade, because of a Sludge Bomb. And with the Poison Barb, that's gonna one-hit KO it. This is important because often this guy likes to use Mr. Mime to be his setup Pokemon. Basically, if you don't one-hit KO him, he's gonna start using Reflect and Light Screen, and that's gonna be a very big nightmare for you in this fight. But now, I counter that by one-hit KOing him to get rid of him very quickly. Thrapness level 62. Now he's gonna use Alakazam. Now we're gonna switch for sure. Because Alakazam is a nasty Pokemon. He's a very strong special attacker. Extremely weak defenses though. And I did learn Dark move Thief onto Staraptor, because we needed to have this on this battle. Because I don't have Luxray anymore. I need someone that can deal strong attacks with Dark moves. Staraptor versus Alakazam. Alakazam is also very fast. He has a very high speed. Intimidate doesn't really work here because it doesn't use physical attacks. But as long as we can survive the first attack, I think we should be fine. But how much damage will it take though? If we land the Thief, that should be a KO. I'm gonna use Future Sight. Future Sight causes us to take damage in a few turns, but that's fine. Here's Thief, which is great. Thief will also steal the opponent's use item, but that doesn't work if you have a item hold on to you from before, and I do, but that's fine. Next up is Girafarig. Girafarig is interesting Pokemon. It's a Generation 2 Pokemon. It's a dual type normal and psychic. So you can still actually use the Raptor here if you want to, because he is weak to dark. But be weird though, this Pokemon can be a bit annoying to deal with. Let's just stick with the Raptor then. People often say that Girafarig might actually be one of the signature Pokemon of Lucian. In Pokemon Masters EX on mobile, I think Girafarig is his signature Pokemon actually. Anyway, let's use Thief. Deal some good damage. Girafarig will respond with using Trick Room. Trick Room is another setup move. This one is annoying. The Trick Room causes the calculation of turn order to be reversed. Basically, with Trick Room enabled, the slowest Pokemon goes first, and the fastest Pokemon will always go last. Which is a bit of annoyance, but it should be fine. We'll go first, I use Thunderbolt. This is a good special attack light electric move. But it's not electric type, that's why it doesn't have that much damage bonus. Here comes the another Thief. Girafarig is gonna go down. When is the future side coming in though? Here comes it. Oh, it's gonna be a KO on Raptor, but that's fine. I think we don't need them anymore. Actually, we probably, yeah, we actually did need him. Because the next Pokemon I think is weak to flying. That was not what I had in mind, but I think we should be fine. Let's see. Let's bring in Starmie actually. Yeah, I wasn't planning for that KO, but that was fine. He's gonna use Medicham. That's exactly what I was thinking about. Medicham dual type fighting and psychic, which means he's weak to flying. That's what I wanted to do, but that's cool. I'm gonna use Reflect here actually. He will go first because of Trick Room. Thunder Punch is gonna do a lot of damage, but that's okay. Citrus Berry is gonna heal up a bit, but not gonna matter too much because it does more damage than half at HP. The reason I'm using Reflect now is because I know both this Pokemon and the next Pokemon will be mainly using physical attacks. That's why I want to be able to counter that. Now Reflect will reduce damage taken for Medicham, which is good though. Will be enough though, we'll see. Let's use Surf. Thunder Punch again. Not gonna KO because of the Reflect. Here comes Surf. Oh, no KO, but that's fine. I think he might be using Full Restore as well. I'm gonna use a Max Potion onto Starmie. Because now I got Reflect up, that means I probably should survive 3 Thunder Punches even. He'll use Thunder Punch again, which is fine. Now you see that the Trick Room effect is now gone. That means now I am the one who will go first because of speed is now back to normal. The fastest Pokemon goes first. And now I'm faster than this guy. So it's one reason I used Reflect now and did a bit of staggering. Because I want the Trick Room effect to go off. Because his next Pokemon is very slow. But very, very efficient with Trick Room. Let's get to level 78 now. It's getting very high level. And here comes Bronzong. So Bronzong is his final Pokemon. Dual type Steel and Psychic. He is also levitating, so he's immune to ground. But Blaziken knows how to deal with that. Let's bring in Blaziken. Now what should I do? Oh, I know what you want to do. So, the Bronzong is very slow. That's why Trick Room is amazing with Bronzong, because then he will go first. Pretty much always. So Bulldoze is super effective, but he's levitating. And besides, why would he even use that when he's also weak to fire? Blaze Kick might be enough, but I'm gonna take no risks here. I'm gonna go with Flare Blitz, the strongest physical fire move in the game with recoil, but it is very damaging. Here it comes. That's gonna be KO. Will the recoil, but we'll be fine because we'll just heal up after this battle anyways. Yeah, not that much either even. We're also at 63 now, very good. And that is this battle. I see. You getting past the 3 before me was no fluke. Your power is real. Oh yes, it is. Congratulations! You now beaten the Elite Four. However, that doesn't mean you're done with the Pokemon League. There remains the champion. I should warn you, the champion is far stronger than the Elite Four. Now go on. Step through the doorway to your final battle. Oh, we will indeed. So, next episode, guys, we are gonna take on the champion, and this champion has given a lot of people nightmares. If you look at YouTube and look at things on video, you see that people have been training to Elite Four, they beat Elite Four like this easy, then they meet a champion and they just getting trounced completely, and then they have to grind. It is this champion which one reason I don't like Gen 4 too much, because I feel the difficulty spike is too big. It's the reason I even switched out these 4 Pokemon with me in the first place. But they are still not impossible. Very hard, yes, not impossible. Next episode, we are gonna go one-on-one for the Pokemon League Championship. Oh yeah. Like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on social media. That's it for now. See you next time with my journey in Pokemon Shining Pearl.